let's say virtually, if you are sleeping, when you wake up, would you let like 100 people come in?
For the next 21 days, I'm not going to take out my phone after waking up for at least 1 hour.
मैं ही influence कर रही हूँ मेरी life.
पर मेरे को तो चाहिए जो मुझे चाहिए, मुझे तो चाहिए ये चीज, मैं क्यों करूँ सरेंडर? He is like, तो ठीक है, मत करो सरेंडर, एक्सेप्ट कर लो कि मुझसे सरेंडर नहीं हो रहा.
My shoulder used to pain. And I always figured, why?
If you tell me the body part, I'll tell you what emotion. Actually, there's studies जिसमें उन्होंने पूरा डिटेल में बताया हुआ है कि अगर ये बॉडी पार्ट में कुछ हुआ है ना, तो वो क्या इमोशन है, कहाँ से उसका ओरिजिन है, क्या बेस लाइन ट्रॉमा है उसका, और कैसे वो और ज़्यादा बढ़ता जाता है. Aloha and welcome to Beyond the Spotlight with Garima. I'm your host Garima Kaushal. Our guest for today is a very special friend of mine, Bhakti Maniar. We actually met on the sets of Bhram on Z5. Bhakti, a quirky born and brought up in Mumbai, a CA by qualification, artist to feed the soul, and now a corporate trainer to feed the mind and pay the bills. She left a high paying corporate job for her love of acting. You would have seen her in a lot of commercials like Cadbury, Spotify, Kingfisher, Urban Company, and much more. A theatre actor and recently finished shooting for a regional film as a debutant. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure, Garima. And while you give such a beautiful introduction about myself, I want to tell a little about you to the audience. That she's so high on mental awareness and so high on spirituality and mental well-being. So thanks for doing this podcast. Like really, thanks.
Thank you so much. Much
Okay, you
appreciated.
can get started.
All right. So मैंने तो दे दिया introduction, but I would love to know more about you from you and your journey in this industry. So tell me something about that.
Like you very well introduced correctly, I had a high paying job. I was with the Big Four. I left that for acting. So I had given up on acting, and just when I was in between my job, an opportunity came. I gave the audition. I got blocked by the channel and the producer, and it really came out of nowhere. And that's when I'm like, wait, what? Like, I did nothing and I got this part. Maybe there's something, there's a calling, and it felt so unfinished. And that was my turning point to leave the job. कि कुछ तो है, there's some calling. It can't happen so randomly. I'd worked with this producer like 3 years ago when I was in college, and she randomly called me for an audition that Bhakti, we need this curly hair chick, very cute, but at the same time pretty bratty and all, and maybe we think you'll fit in. And I just gave it randomly. So ye ho gaya. I talked to my manager. He was very kind. At one point of time, he wanted to be a stand-up comedian. So he was like, "Ja Simran, जी रहे अपनी जिंदगी."
Yeah, but ये एक्चुअली में कितना सारा होता है पता है, सो मेनी टाइम्स या पेरेंटल प्रेशर या सोसाइटी प्रेशर के चक्कर में वी जस्ट कीप फॉलोइंग आवर कि नहीं पैसे कमाने हैं, दिस इज हाउ इट्स सपोज टू बी. लाइक आई थिंक आवर वर्ल्ड हैज चेंज ड्रास्टिकली नाउ दैट देयर सो मेनी डिफरेंट जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज. पर पहले उस टाइम पे एक वो होता था कि नहीं 9 to 5 होना चाहिए, नहीं डॉक्टर या लॉयर या इंजीनियर या कॉर्पोरेट में ही कुछ होना चाहिए.
Yeah, and we come from those times.
So, when you made this transition, how was your first experience? Like, how did it feel being on set?
Oh, I remember it was my first commercial for Big Basket. I was so happy and I was like, I've made the right choice. Because clearly working on the laptop and all, that was fine, but it's like I'm young, there's more to life. So the experience was really liberating. Liberating is the right word. That okay, I did not go by the society norms. I mean, I did it. See, I did my qualifications, sab kar liya, parents ko khush kar liya. But I was like, now is the time I need to live for myself.
पैसे कमा लिए अब थोड़ा
है ना, हाँ मैंने सेविंग्स भी कर लिया था. आई मेड श्योर आई कीप अ गुड सेफ्टी नेट एंड
Yeah.
देन आई एम लाइक चल अगर एक साल इनकम भी नहीं आया आई हैव सम सेफ्टी नेट. या
मैंने भी ऐसे ही स्टार्ट किया था पता है, पैसे
है ना?
वैसे कमा लिए एंड देन आई वाज लाइक यार द थिंग वाज यू नो हाउ लाइक फॉर मी पर्सनली ऐसा था कि मेरे को लगता था बचपन में ना कि बहुत पैसा होगा ना तो बहुत खुशी मिलेगी.
हाँ
पर फिर बहुत पैसा आ गया
हाँ
पर वो खुशी नहीं आई.
really.
तो ऐसा मतलब कुछ तो है जो मिसिंग है. तो मैं तो उस खोज में निकली और यहाँ पे पहुंच गई.
I'll say that family has been my biggest support. They've been my rock.
Oh,
They
that's nice.
have been like, they never questioned me kitne saal kya hai timeline, nothing. They're like, okay, you want to do something, go for it, do it. And I think, yeah, their just faith kept me going. But I made sure that I don't misuse the freedom. I never misuse the freedom. But to come back to your question, yes, it's very liberating. Yeah, but then of course there are ups and downs.
Of
Let's, yeah,
course.
and I think that's the whole episode about is we need to talk about the downs also.
Yeah, definitely. And I think ups and downs तो हर जगह आते हैं, बस
Hmm.
यहाँ पे थोड़ा
It's very
हार्ट बीट की तरह आ
unpredictable.
जाते हैं.
Yeah, yeah, it's very unpredictable, highly
Yeah.
unpredictable.
So how do you deal with the unpredictability? Like
Dude,
the
I
endless waiting, like audition दे दिया and फिर like I always anyone ask me they were like तुमको कैसे पता चलता है कि तुमने ऑडिशन दे दिया कि कब पता चलता है मिल गया या नहीं मिला आज है मैं तो एक दिन ऐड कभी इंस्टा पे या टीवी पे दिखते आज अरे ये नहीं मिला
अरे dude, हाँ, I get it, I get it. And
नहीं
okay,
आते यार
someone,
मैसेज क्यों कि कभी
हाँ,
कभी
हाँ,
कि ओ thank you for applying but sorry
it
this
didn't
time
work
we'll go
out.
yeah but like I mostly don't get like it's very rare getting that
Yeah,
message
that's why
somehow.
like you give and you forget, but that's
Yeah.
easier said than done.
It
It's
is
not easy.
yeah.
How do I deal with this whole unpredictable thing? Is honestly, I did not know all these years how to deal with it. Like I've gone up and down with the whole emotional turmoil until this year. Like last year, yoga happened. फिर थोड़ा समझ में आया. एक तो कोई बताता लाइक हमें वैसे फिगर आउट करना पड़ता है कि यहाँ पे ये तुम्हारे इमोशंस तुम्हें बह रहे हैं पूरा लाइक इट्स जस्ट मेकिंग यू फ्लो and then until it becomes erratic and then you understand no it doesn't work like that. Emotions can't control you. You have to control them.
योगा ने कैसे हेल्प किया?
I think I isolated myself. I was in Goa for 2 months, and then there was a lot of meditation. And तो उससे ना सब noise, chaos काम हो गया. And I started being honest with myself. I was not living in denial anymore. Like come and face the truth.
What kind of denial?
Denial is like we always feel that life is great, everything is great. ठीक है, rejection ये है वो है, and we're very hopelessly hopeful. We are
I love that term. Yes.
Tom, we are extremely hopelessly hopeful.
Hopelessly
Or should
hopeful.
we call it that we're living in denial?
Hopelessly hopeful is good. I like that. Denial is a
I
little
know,
embarrassing.
yeah, yeah.
But
तो
yeah.
हाँ यार फिर वो थोड़ा hopelessly hopeful थोड़ा टोल देने लगा. It's like how much am I borrowing from my family? And then after I even became this yoga instructor, and I'm just throwing excuses कि ये नहीं करना है वो नहीं करना है. No, I'll wait. I did this film.
Yeah.
That is supposed to release. So I was waiting for that in between. No, it will work out. It will work out.
Yeah.
The hopelessly hopeful, always
Yeah.
assuming the best case scenario.
I mean, I think worst case scenario में also we find a ray of hope कि
Yeah.
maybe ऐसे हो जाएगा.
Yeah, the mind, how it works,
Yeah.
beautifully. और ये सब के बीच में then my sister and my mom is like, okay, do you want us to invest in a studio and something? That's when it hit me. Okay, I think it's getting too much now. It's getting too much. अभी थोड़ा like
I got
track पे
goosebumps
लाना है.
from that.
Yeah, it really hit me. Like my family means a lot to me, and when
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they're supporting me in everything I'm doing. So I think I need to take a little responsibility now.
That's so beautiful.
Little responsibility कि ठीक है ups and downs है पर अभी मैं खुद के लिए क्या कर रही हूँ. So that's when this yoga thing happened, meditation, journaling, what's going wrong, what's going right. Now what do I need to do with
So
the
what's
wrongs?
journaling? What do you do? Like how do you?
So we overthink.
Yeah.
The mind will take you everywhere.
Yes.
It's commotion. So journaling helps me compartmentalize a little.
उसमें करते क्या होता है journaling?
Journaling में I write down this is how I felt, this is how I felt, इसने ऐसा बोला, ये हुआ, आज का दिन ऐसा गया, ये हुआ and all. And the moment you write it down, like it's out there, you understand it. And then I think then you're able to summarize it and brief it. फिर पता चलता है some of the things are trash. It's
So basically बिना सोचे बस लिखते जाओ like
yeah,
just keep like it's like ranting तो just लिखते जाओ without
Correct.
सोचे चलने दो पेन को. I think while writing your subconscious takes over.
Yeah.
And जो अंदर stored जो तुम्हें consciously भी नहीं पता होता वो भी बाहर आ जाता है.
That's true. And this is such a non-judgmental thing. The book is
Yeah.
not judging.
Yeah, and किसी को
Yeah,
दिखाने की भी
किसी को
जरूरत नहीं
दिखाने
है.
की जरूरत नहीं है,
I think that also helps like for some people who are shy who don't like talking about this. तो उनके लिए बहुत helpful होता होगा कि just write everything down and then later if you want to burn it just burn it also.
That's true.
But
Yeah,
at
तो
least
notepad
बाहर
में
तो आ
लिख दो.
जाएगा.
Correct. Yeah. That's true. I like
Yeah.
how you said it that बाहर निकाल दो because
हाँ.
you don't know what's boiling you up inside.
Yeah. And that's the thing I think ये भी होता है ना कि हम लोग को पता भी नहीं होता कि हम क्या suppress करी जा रहे हैं. Like जैसे हम rejection की बात कर रहे थे तो
Yeah.
कितनी बार ये होता है कि rejection आता है और हम बोल देते हैं कि अच्छा नहीं यार it's not me, वो उनको कुछ और चाहिए था.
Correct.
The look was different, which is
Correct.
true also,
Yeah,
but सब भी बुरा तो लगता
बुरा
है.
तो लगता है.
Yeah, and then or on top of that we could always be like कि oh no, something's better coming from me. बट तब भी यार बुरा तो लगता है.
That's
बट ऐसी
true.
चीजें बोल के हम डिस्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं ना, पर तब भी क्या होता है कि वो इमोशन तो सप्रेस हो गया.
Yeah, and we played nonchalantly, but it is not.
Yeah. And you know the most important thing I think with suppression is कि हमको पता भी नहीं चलता है, पर सप्रेशन ना वो इमोशंस हमारी बॉडी में ही स्टोर हो रहे हैं. लाइक इफ यू गो टू डॉक्टर्स आल्सो दीस डेज कि पेट खराब है या कुछ भी होता है, एंड दे बी लाइक आप स्ट्रेस बहुत लेते हो, है ना, आपको एंजाइटी है. थेरेपी और हाँ लाइक थेरेपी वगैरह में यही हो जाता है, वो डिटेल में जाके ना ये फाइंड आउट कर लेते हैं कि वो स्ट्रेस क्या है, वो एंजाइटी कहाँ से आ रही है, वो कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है ना उस इमोशन को पकड़ना. लाइक हैव यू एवर फेल्ट और नोटिस कि यू नो व्हेन यू हैव स्ट्रेस तो या तो तुम बीमार हो गए या कहीं पे पेन होने लग गया.
Yeah, I have recently started to notice. I think, yeah, over the last 2 years, yeah, there is some pain somewhere here. I do sense it, and those are on the days when I'm extremely stressful. I'm not grounded, and I'm overthinking. I'm like literally all over the place. वो समझ में
Like
आ
I
जाता
can
है.
give you an example. If you tell me the body part, I'll tell you what emotion it is. That is told. You know, it's actually there's studies. There are
Yes.
books जिसमें उन्होंने पूरा डिटेल में बताया हुआ है कि अगर ये बॉडी पार्ट में कुछ हुआ है ना तो वो क्या इमोशन है, कहाँ से उसका ओरिजिन है, क्या बेस लाइन ट्रॉमा है उसका, और कैसे वो और ज्यादा बढ़ता जा रहा है.
Fair enough. I have noticed it. Like I was with someone. It was very shitty. My shoulder used to pain, and I always figured why.
Okay, let me guess before you go there. Shoulders generally. With this guy, did you always feel like you had to do things more? You felt more responsible? Did you feel like चीजों का ध्यान तुम्हें रखना पड़ता था? Because he was a little more, say, carefree.
Uh, Carefree was not the right word, but yeah, it was not equal. It was not equal, and yeah, there was like pull and push and maybe, but then the moment that all was done, Gayab just disappeared. So I then that's when like, and of course I've heard like I also did my counseling certification where we were also told that there are some things that physically तुम जितना भी scan करो तुम नहीं trace कर पाओगे because it's deep down linked to your emotions. So तभी भी where one of the teacher had said that this guy he went to so many doctors and everything but his back pain was not going and then he was told by one doctor please take therapy seriously and it went away.
Yeah,
He
it
started
does.
taking therapy very seriously, so I get it, the whole story.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you. Okay, so just if you want to check, back pain, I think, is one of the most common things that is happening right now. I'll give you, in my experience, that I've noticed with most of my clients also. Upper back is generally when you feel like you are responsible for everything. पूरी दुनिया का बोझ तुम पे है.
Makes sense that
है
I
ना?
get it somewhere here.
Right?
Yeah. And that's when I'm trying to figure out every answer. मुझे ही सब कुछ ढूंढना है, मुझे ही सब कुछ
हाँ,
figure out
सब कुछ
करना है.
मुझे ही करना है. That comes here, सीधा.
Okay,
Most of the
sense.
time when you have say cervical pain is so common these days, right? Neck.
Yeah.
Just think about it. It's inflexibility to move, inflexibility to see your future आगे, apart from the way you've imagined it. Like you don't want to move, so वो और ज़्यादा restrict होता है, stiff हो रहा है. Middle back is something when you feel you're not supported.
Okay.
Loved by family, supported by family. I doubt you've ever had middle back when you said that.
Torso and all is
Yeah.
great,
And then lower back is when you feel financially lack of finances. You feel financially not supported. Like that generally happens in lower back, like especially the tailbone. It's when financially you take a lot of stress. Apart from
That was very
suppression.
informative.
Yeah.
And I like how you're taking it in a direction, and I can see like all this conversation you're taking in this direction. But that's also the whole point of this podcast.
Yeah, like so my whole like since you were talking about why I started, and one of the major reasons क्यों मैंने ये शुरू किया था was because जब मैं आई थी ना मुंबई, when I started my acting journey, मैं बहुत lost थी. मुझे नहीं पता था मुझे कहाँ जाना है, मुझे नहीं पता था कि क्या करना है. मैं हर इंसान की बातें सुनती थी, वो करने लग जाती थी. Like I was like a headless chicken, just running around.
Yeah, lost puppy.
Lost puppy, like no, like पता ही नहीं है, जिसने जो बोल दिया फिर वो करने लग गए, जिसने तो आई फील इफ आई न्यू दीज थिंग्स बैक देन आई वुड हैव not had to suffer a lot of things that I did. Like I went through depression, I went through burnout, and I think that's what happened. Like रिजेक्शन तुम इतना ज्यादा लेते रहो जिस बेसिस पे हम लोग लेते हैं आई थिंक लाइक 100 rejections in a span of maybe say 2-3 months,
Yeah, let's
right?
not talk about
Yeah,
it.
let's not go there, but all those rejections ना उस टाइम पे लगता है नहीं नहीं I can do this, next audition, next audition, next करते करते
Separation है, it will build
yeah,
up. It will
and
build
then
up.
once it builds up to that level that you don't even realize that it's building up,
Yeah.
so then you reach burnout.
See, unless ठीक है, it is affecting you, you're not being nonchalant, and you're just cleaning it every day, or in some
Yeah.
ways grounding yourself every day.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Grounding is so important.
So
How do you
important.
ground yourself?
So पहले ना मुझे रूटीन नहीं समझ में आता था. I used to be like wake up, go to the gym. I would do some things here and there, audition, take meetings, या कभी shoot आ गया, कभी कुछ dub or something, all of those things. And unconsciously, I started to realize that body is following a routine. फिर मुझे बाद में समझ में आया कि okay, this is a routine now that my body is sticking to. And then the days I wouldn't, I felt disturbed. फिर समझ में आया, oh no, because that is the routine, and that's when I understood that okay, grounding comes from a routine. You
Discipline.
cannot discipline and a routine. You cannot call yourself all cool that oh I don't need a routine, I just go with the flow and all. Cause एक नदी भी फ्लो में बहती है, उसका भी एक स्ट्रक्चर है. If it goes out, flood आ जाता है. So when people say just go with the flow and all, dude, even the river has a flow. It has a structure and a path. So okay, I'm also getting good goosebumps.
Yeah, no, but that's actually beautiful. So yeah, I completely believe that कि एक routine आपको ground करता है. क्योंकि और do you feel कि because of having a routine it gives you confidence also?
Correct. हाँ, of course it does. See, because and उसमें ना one thing that I will say is do not open social media. And this Jay Shetty and a lot of influencers, they've also said that let's say virtually, if you are sleeping, when you wake up, would you let like 100 people come in? तो वही हो गया ना, इतना तुम access दे रहे हो.
बट आयु हो पाता है या मैं भी सुना तो बहुत है पर ना फिर रात को बिना स्क्रॉल करे नींद नहीं आती, सुबह आंखें नहीं खुलती.
So that's when discipline helps. So I have had days when I've done that, and then I've noticed the days where I haven't. So now you won't believe me, Arima. I want to really get up, have my space, write a little. Then how am I influencing my life? Like I don't want to sound very philosophical.
No, but I want to
ज्ञान
hear
नहीं
this.
देना है.
नहीं बताओ, ये ज्ञान देने के लिए ही है ये podcast.
I'm too young to give ज्ञान. I'm also figuring life out, but some changes that has helped me is of course बहुत सारी चीजें ऊपर नीचे हुई, फिर मुझे समझ में आया कि these are all my decisions and I'm only influencing my life. So I was like, chill, let me chart it down. How am I influencing my life? 3 good things, 3 bad things.
Oh, I
So
like
the
that.
moment
We can do that.
yeah, and I think the moment you have things in front of you, no, it makes so much sense. कि data है तुम्हारे सामने. How can you reject a fact? How do you reject a fact? Versus you're thinking there are 10,000 things. You can't pick on that. तुम एक thread लोगे, तुम और thread बनेंगे. So this is what is helping me now. This is again coming from all my CA days and the whole IQ thing going up. And I'm like, let me stick to the facts. So that is when I get up, I go to my last day and I write 3 things that went well and 3 things that didn't go well. मैं ही influence कर रही हूँ मेरी life को. So this is helping me a little. I'm being conscious. I'm being mindful.
Yeah, I think aware. Mindful is the right word.
Yeah, mindful is a very, very right word. Like I'm being
like you being aware of the reality.
Correct, and I'm on the driver's seat. Where am I taking my life? So that's like my steering wheel, and I'm seeing. And ये fact कितना help करता है ना?
Okay, I want to come on board with this. Okay.
Sure.
So
get in the car.
Yeah, I want to be your passenger seat. Drive me to that. Sure, let's have that journey together.
Yeah. I can call you up. We can always be that buddy, accountable buddy.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Like, guys, if you also want to find an accountability partner, or if you want to do it with us, like I think I want to give myself at least 21 days. 21 days they say कि उतना लगता है एक habit form होने में. So for the next 21 days, I take this challenge.
Yay!
Okay, you've inspired me, you've motivated me. So for the next 21 days, I'm not going to take out my phone after waking up for at least 1 hour.
That's okay. You do it and you just tell me the difference. मैं कुछ नहीं बोल रही हूँ. तुम बस ये करो और तुम अपने आप ही be aware of the result. Yeah.
So okay, guys, we're doing this. I invite you to join me in this. For the next 21 days, I'm going to wake up at whatever time. I'm actually going to buy a alarm clock. Okay, not phone पे नहीं लगाऊंगी मैं alarm. I'm going to switch off my phone and sleep. And yeah, vibration उसका भी radiation का भी बोलते हैं ना. तो okay that also. तो alarm clock से उठूंगी मैं. Tring 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 वाली. And only after I've done my morning routine, like my meditation or my whatever.
Some stretching, जो भी है कुछ पढ़ लिया, कुछ read कर लिया और family से भी बात कर लिया. That's also nice.
नहीं family phone on हो जाएगा उसमें.
Oh हाँ. Oh, see.
Yes. I don't live with my family unlike you.
Oh yeah.
I थोड़ा सा सोचना पड़ता है. तो okay guys, what we're going to do is for the next 21 days, no phone for the first 1 hour after waking up. Okay. You can share in the comments if you're joining in and how is it going for you. I'm going to keep you posted how it goes for me. Yeah, and she's going to keep me accountable.
Yes. What is, I'm going to track 3 weeks after today.
Yes, 3 weeks after today. All right, awesome. I love this. What is this one thing that you notice in yourself right now?
Right.
Since you started your journey, obviously you've evolved a lot as a person, है ना? तो क्या ऐसा evolve feel हो रहा है? क्या change feel हो रहा है अपने अंदर?
I've started taking responsibility for my own actions. नहीं हुआ तो ठीक है, क्यों नहीं हुआ? Whatever little bit I have in my control, what I can do to work on it and all. And कुछ नहीं भी हो रहा है, blame नहीं करना है, compare नहीं करना है, इसका ये उसका वो जो भी है. That's again noise.
But then, how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel in control.
What does control mean to you?
So that anyone is giving me any reason कि ये इसलिए नहीं हुआ क्योंकि ये हुआ, वो बहुत बार बस मुझे influence लगते रहता है.
Okay.
Because see, I only know the right answer. Okay, that why it didn't go well because I was in it in the audition room or whatever. मुझे ही पता है क्यों नहीं हुआ है.
So wait, do you mean like in control से do you mean you feel more empowered?
Or I wouldn't say empowered. Okay. It's just I get a clarity.
Okay.
I am getting a clarity
because control is like a lot of people have a negative connotation to it, right? So I want to understand what you mean by control.
I think I'll say the word clarity. Clarity. Like while I'm taking responsibility, while I'm actually seeing things for how they are, it's giving me a clarity. तो ऐसा तो 10 लोग बोल के भी जा रहे हैं, so ठीक है मैं सुन रही हूँ, but अभी मुझे भी थोड़ा clarity है that where am I, what I can be, what do I lack, what I need to work on. Okay. You know, like just focusing on those things.
Nice. Since you're talking about clarity, I have a thoda googly question. ठीक है? So, what would be the one thing जो your younger self would be surprised by seeing your current self? Like could be big, could be small. Like just something they would be really surprised by कि ऐसी बन गई? क्या बात है?
Dude, your questions they have a lot of depth, very perspective, which is nice. So I think just surrender. जो होगा देखा जाएगा. Outcome control नहीं करना है. Like as a kid growing up, like I always wanted the first rank, the top grades, top college, even the CA thing, big four, everything top, sub best, and I was competitive and I was even working towards it. Yeah. And then came acting, where things are not at all in my control, and it's the whole ball game altogether. Yeah. It's a whole ball game. There's no rule book. There's no right and wrong. It's gray and it's never ending. It's an ocean. And then from there to coming to this, oh my God, Garima, I was like, what is this? I know. What is this? No matter what I do, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. करते गई, बहुत टो लेते गया, till I reached a threshold and I'm like, okay, this is not. मुझे पता है क्या लगता है
कि I think you coming to acting, I know it was your soul calling, कि you thought you'd get happiness, but I think it was your soul calling for your spiritual growth, कि तुमको वो surrender सिखा पाए. And because you were still not, it was like बहन सीख जा तभी मैं करूँगा आगे life तभी बढ़ेगी जब तू ये सीख जाएगी. I agree with you. Right? तो do you feel अभी किस level पे है surrender? Like I know because I'm a control freak also. तो no matter how much I say surrender, I'm like
नहीं होता है बोलना आसान है, नहीं होता है. मैंने भी सीखा नहीं, पर चलो अभी समझ में आ रहा है कि let go of the old days, let go.
Just consciously keep reminding yourself.
Consciously keep reminding and ठीक है अभी थोड़ा unlearn कर लो and just learn something new. Is that this is also a normal way to live life. It's okay. You're not gonna get everything you want. It's okay.
There's this one teacher of mine, Nitya Shanti. I asked him once, I was like, I keep reminding myself I need to surrender, I need to surrender. He was like, just accept that you're not in surrender. I was like, but how will I then? He was like, just accepting of your reality in the right now. That is what surrender is, right? Technically, if you look at it. So I was like, but like, but but
कैसे करते हैं
हाँ
कैसे मतलब
आई वाज लाइक पर नहीं हो रहा ना मुझसे सरेंडर पर मेरे को तो चाहिए जो मुझे चाहिए मुझे तो चाहिए ये चीज तो मैं क्यों करूँ सरेंडर ही इज लाइक तो ठीक है मत करो सरेंडर एक्सेप्ट कर लो कि मुझसे सरेंडर नहीं हो रहा तो आई वाज लाइक तो कब तक
वो नबी that's your threshold now.
हाँ.
I also wasn't till
Yeah.
it reached a point where it was hurting my soul, it was hurting me, and so much emotional ups and downs, and I started to be someone I'm not. And I went to my roots and I'm like, no, this is not bhakti. Bhakti is fun, she's chill, we'll figure it out.
I second that.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I want to be that bhakti. Now what it takes to be that bhakti, I'm like, okay, cool, surrender करना है, चलो क्या होता है देखते हैं.
क्या किया सरेंडर करने के लिए लाइक सब लाइक जैसे यू सेइंग दैट योर सोल वाज हर्ट तो क्या ऐसे स्टेप्स लिए टू कम बैक टू योरसेल्फ
Again, journaling, I wrote a lot. Okay, I did everything I can. यार meetings दी, ये सब किया, audition किया, बहुत कुछ किया. Even in other aspect of my life, I did everything. Now it is not happening. And firstly, okay, I stopped playing victim. I'm not the only one in this. People are going through shit, and it's bigger than my shit.
विक्टिम मतलब लाइक कैसे कैसे
विक्टिम मतलब ये मेरे साथ हो रहा है, ये ऐसे हुआ, ये ऐसे क्यों हुआ, मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है,
हाँ सब कुछ मेरे साथ ही क्यों
सब
हो
कुछ
रहा
मेरे
है
साथ ही क्यों होता है. एंड मेरी सो आवर पर्सपेक्टिव इज ओनली वेरी डिफरेंट. इसने मुझे ऐसा बोला, इसने ऐसा क्यों बोला, अरे भाई तू पर्सपेक्टिव चेंज करना. ही इज डूइंग दिस बिकॉज मे बी इज डूइंग हिज जॉब, इट्स नॉट अबाउट यू. सो डोंट मेक इट अबाउट यू. यू कैन नॉट ऑलवेज मेक इट अबाउट यू.
पूरी दुनिया तुम्हारे आसपास नहीं घूमती है I like that. Yes.
हाँ,
थोड़ा
तुम मेन कैरेक्टर नहीं हो.
नहीं बट डोंट यू थिंक कि मेन कैरेक्टर रहो
But
अपनी
balance
लाइफ के
it
रहो.
out, balance it out.
हाँ नहीं मेरे को पता है क्या लगता है थोड़ा डिल्यूजनल में भी चलते हैं
हाँ हाँ
ठीक है थोड़ा डिल्यूजनल रहते
हाँ
हैं
वैसे है.
बट नेगेटिव चीजों में नहीं रहते हैं
But that's what you can't control that.
filter it no but consciously train your mind
Yeah. So this is what I learned. I was like, I want to be very excited, and I was always this happy go. All my positives were very high. So it's not selective, huh? And that's when the lows were, they were also very high. फिर मुझे समझ में आया नहीं ये सिलेक्टिव नहीं होता है. हाई तुम्हें हाई चाहिए, लोज माइल्ड थोड़ा वो नहीं होता है. So that's when I was like neutral, balance. Anyway, I'm going off topic. What I wanted to tell you is
what did you do the small habits that you did to
yeah, small habits is perspective change. और ना ये छोटे छोटे triggers होते हैं. Something like just 2 days ago I went to this one Noida office, and I've come in with my luggage, and the watchman is like, I'm getting my visitor pass and all done, and he's like, madam आपका bag इधर नहीं इधर रखो. That ticked me off. And I'm like, what is this problem, मतलब क्यों ये मैं ये कर रही हूँ ये कर रही हूँ. So and I didn't want to go in that mood because I was supposed to take the training, but ठीक है मैंने रख लिया. फिर I came back and I caught myself cussing. फिर मैं लिफ्ट में गई and I'm like, change the perspective. He's doing his job.
या उसको कोई पर्सनल वेंडेटा थोड़ा ना
कुछ नहीं है, और ये हम करते रहते हैं, और ये छोटे छोटे ट्रिगर्स होते हैं.
but that's so amazing that's so beautiful that small moments also you're so mindful
Yeah, अभी so this has only come with breath work. Trust me, with meditation थोड़ा वो grounding रखो, isolate हो जाओ, तो वो कहते हैं ना पानी वो थोड़ा crystal clear हो जाएगा. तो वैसे ही आया है.
तो अभी you just mentioned that there was this breath work you did. What is this breath work?
Breath work is consciously breathing in, breathing out, and the moment you breathe in, you're focusing on your lungs, on your stomach. That's a way to pause your mind also, if you focus it. और अगर तुम वो 15 मिनट भी कर लो, it's enough to just calm that mind, that inner voice that's always speaking, always speaking.
I think it helps with grounding also, no?
Yeah, it does.
But like जिस टाइम पे आप breathe कर रहे हो उस टाइम पे फिर कोई thought नहीं आना चाहिए.
आते हैं, वो तो mind है, चंचल है, it's gonna come.
तो तब क्या करेंगे?
Just focus on your breathing, no? While you inhale, feel your stomach going out. While you exhale, feel your stomach touching your spinal cord. Like, just play around your mind that way.
कि body में चले जाओ instead of mind में.
Mind, correct. Yeah. So that's why breathing helps a lot. And dude, consciously breathing also, you're filling in oxygen. You're pumping in blood circulation. All that is great. It's just so good for the body.
So you're saying breath work, yoga, journaling. These were the three major things. Am I missing anything? Or kuch bhi tha?
No,
That
I
really
think yeah,
these three things are like because actually में connect तो होता है right breath work से आप body में जा रहे हो yoga से आप body को move कर रहे हो तो जो static energy है इधर उधर वो भी move हो रही है right क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ ऐसा होता है ना कि when they are in a bad mood they just want to go work out.
Yeah, of course, go for a run.
Yeah, so many people go for a run and उससे they start feeling better. Like biologically we say कि endorphins make you happy, workout makes that, but actually
sleep also. Sleep, you need it.
So I'm gonna ask you some questions, and you have to answer them super fast. There would be something related to acting journey as well. Okay, mostly.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Bring it on.
Bring it on. All right, I love this energy. Let's go. Okay, so if there was a lizard in your room watching you all day, all night, what would it think about you?
That just she's so high on energy. She's such a weirdo.
Such
Yeah,
a
just
weirdo.
jumping from here and there, cleaning. Dude, I have this cleaning OCD. I'm always moving.
What's the weirdest thing you've done for a role?
Audition में look change, maybe straight hair, that nathni. There was a Marathi character, so I wore that nose pin, which I'd never seen myself in.
Okay, if you had to swap roles with one celebrity or star or actor, swap lives with them for a day, who would it be?
I think Alia Bhatt or Radhika Apte.
Oh, why?
Alia Bhatt because interesting scripts. In like she also is an amazing actor, so I do want to live that life. And Radhika Apte also because she's too raw, so I want to see that life also.
Ah, nice. Okay, dream role you want to play?
I don't know, Priyanka from fashion.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you could have a superpower on set, what would it be?
I think it will be to shut down all the noise and just focus on my script.
Superpower क्या हो तो तुम पहुंच ही गई already.
नहीं नहीं बोलना आसान.
Okay, if you had to team up with one actor, friend, anyone from the industry, to team up with to make a comic pairing, like you know SRK and Seb, who would it be for you?
Like pick my friends.
Anyone.
I think we can talk about all red flags, green flags.
Oh my
love
god!
that.
Yes, you wear your green flag today. You know, walking green flag today. I remember. Yeah, I remember your red flag days also. More on that later. Okay. What's your funniest or weirdest on-set moment?
I was on set of Gehraiya and I was shooting with Deepika and she just spanked me. Which is cute. No offense taken, I just loved it.
Candid. Super candid. I like that. If you have to take a Bollywood actor on a road trip, who would it be and why?
Bollywood actor on a road trip. Shahid Kapoor.
He's married. Why?
Just that whole Jabbi Met thing, and then you know. That
I'm a Ishq Vishq fan.
I'm more of a Jabbi Met fan. So going on the pahad and ye ishq hai.
Acha, you want to recreate that? I love that. No, actually, I think I liked him since Aryan's May he did this music video. आँखों में तेरा ही चेहरा. Best cop in Bollywood.
Best
cop in Bollywood. Police officer.
Salman Khan.
Dabang. Best villain in Bollywood, character and actor. Why?
Villain character. Oh, Ranveer Singh. In Padmavat. Yeah, he was fab.
What's the worst habit you have on set?
Not resting, I think. I'm just moving around. That drains my energy, which I think I shouldn't know.
Yeah.
है ना? सबसे आगे बात करना ही करना है, energy drain कर रहा है.
I actually heard one time that whenever she's on set now, she doesn't talk to anyone. No one. कोई like ये भी नहीं कि hello, hi, niceties, nothing. I think from actors we can really learn these things quite a lot, right? So one more fun game I have is so it's a very common game. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's called Two Truths and One Lie, and I want you to put this in your acting journey. So it could be about your on-set audition, meeting, anything related to your acting journey. So you have to tell me two truths and one lie, and I'm gonna guess. We're all gonna guess.
Okay. Dude, this is putting me in a spot again. I've shot with Amitabh Bachchan. I've played a role of a cop. I lie about my age. Okay, what do you think? See, I know her, so I know the answer. Damn it. You should have played it harder for me.
But
Okay,
I
let me
know
try
which one's
again.
a lie.
Let me try again.
For anyone who wants to know this one, till the time she
Yeah, I'm thinking. No.
thinking, um, the cop is a lie. She does lie about her age. She has worked with Amitabh Bachchan. No, but that's cool. I lie about my age too. Two truths, one lie. Let's go.
Okay. After a schoolgirl, I have kissed a girl, and I have rode a bike.
So now I'm wondering if you're like a really good actor that you played that pause to trick me or not. But I think I still know you pretty well.
Dude.
Because the schoolgirl you played with me.
I know, but it would have been just a good trivia. That's why I said
Yeah.
she was a schoolgirl.
Okay, so I know the right answer. You guys ready with yours? So the right answer is you've never rode a bike. That was a lie.
Yeah.
Well played. Well played. What are your parting thoughts? What would you like to tell people who are listening to this? Or maybe some new actors just coming up, what would be your advice to them?
My advice will be, which I'm learning, is don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you love acting, pursue it, but at the same time, kuch aur bhi kar lo. Be it open your YouTube channel, create content, but make sure you keep yourself busy. Make sure that one thing doesn't consume you too much. Would be my advice. But again, I'm not a philosopher. I'm also figuring my life out. So I think this is what I would like to tell you.
But like when you say ki don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Because वो गया basket, everything goes down, यार. Every time I got a news about the film and all, ups and कुछ नहीं हुआ, downs, and it's like अगर ये थोड़ा मैंने diversify कर लिया होता ना,
तो उससे क्या होता?
उससे तुम इतना power नहीं देते हो ना, इतना that thing doesn't control you that much. You don't get influenced so much because then your energy is focused elsewhere also. Like right now, you're doing the podcast, right?
Yeah.
If something's, let's say it's not working out, some project, ठीक है, it won't affect you that much because then your energy is diversified, in terms of making a podcast and you're doing your YouTube channel or creating something of your own. It matters.
Actually, you know what I feel happens? Have you ever noticed this happen to you? Ki when you're shooting, you attract more shoots.
हाँ, because तुम नहीं सोच रहे हो ना.
हाँ,
तुम
एक surrender भी हो रखा है, and I think productivity brings more, like attracts more productivity.
That's true.
Like जैसे बोलते हैं ना, positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. The more productive you are, the more productivity you end up attracting in your life.
True.
Yeah, so don't put all your eggs in one basket.
And try to be productive.
Try to be productive.
And work out. Yes, work out, please.
Breathwork, workout, and journaling. Don't forget. And don't forget our 21-day challenge also.
Yes, no social media when you wake up.
Yes, thank you.
So much fun.
Thank you so much, bro. I'm so glad you came, and please meet more often than just 1 year visit.
Of course I will, and I'm glad you've chosen this topic. It's a very important topic.
Thank you, guys, and
like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you. Mahalo.
कि फिल्म जो है वो एक डायरेक्टर का
how fame takes you away from not being yourself completely also.
There is a lot of information on net which has been given and more or less is correct. So
every time I would catch myself that मैं कुछ सोच रही हूँ, so I consciously will bring myself back, and to that situation I'll just say I love you. Thank you.
मेरे ऊपर ज़्यादा footage आया, मेरे ऊपर कैमरा है, my perspective is not that.